Hello my darlings, how are you today? I hope you're having an amazing day and thank you for watching. Today we're going to talk about body shape and how to dress feminine for your body shape. So this is really something important because a lot of people ask for me like, how do I dress feminine when I have a little bit of a belly, when I have this or that, when I have big hips, when I have big chest and everything. I can understand that it can be a challenge sometimes. So if you want to know more, keep watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, don't forget to subscribe down below. Also click on the bell so you never miss any of my notification. Also follow me on my Instagram, which is Lisa Hairstyle. Like here we talk about femininity and fashion and glamour and elegance. So it's fun. So let's start with the first body shape. It's like the hourglass figure. We always talk about this. I always talk about this when I want to have like a very kind of a 50s look. It was very on trend in the 50s to have this hourglass figure. An hourglass is when you have your shoulder this on the same level as your hips. So I'm personally in an hourglass. So you have the shoulder on the same level as your hips, and then you have a waist that is very defined, very accentuated. So it gives you this kind of an 8, you know? Big, small, big. I would say that Sofia Vergara has this hourglass figure. Also Scarlett Johansson has this body. Also Marilyn Monroe. Very feminine curves actually. It's a very feminine body shape. It's very emphasizing everything. You have the hips, you have the chest. You know, even if you don't have a lot of chest, it's just the shoulder on the same level as the hips. So basically the hourglass can basically wear everything. The hourglass is really looking amazing in dresses and skirt and everything that's just emphasize the waist. So you have to just emphasize the waist, put a belt, anything. The hourglass should not wear something that is too large, too bulky, or even like things that just go down like this. You want to really show that you have a waist because you have this figure, you have this amazing figure with a nice waist, so you want to show it. You want to emphasize it. So for example, the dress that I'm wearing right now is perfect for an hourglass because then it's just floaty and simple, but then it emphasizes the waist here. So it's just perfect. Also like the neckline here is cute with like some ruffles. You should wear clothes that follow your figure, that emphasize your curves, that emphasize everything. So anything is just like very fitted. You should wear clothes that are super fitted to your body, or even like clothes, even tight dress or anything. You can wear it. So V and sweetheart neckline looks amazing on you. So any dress, any clothes that are just form-fitting, that just really emphasize your silhouette, we really want to show it. We really want to show your silhouette. So anything that shows your silhouette, just wear it. Also, I would say high-waisted trousers are the best for you because high-waisted, you want to just emphasize your waist here. I noticed that hourglass figure is just more comfortable in high-waisted jeans or high-waisted trousers or high-waisted skirt in general, especially when you're kind of curvy. On the curvier side, you have hips, and so you want something that looks good on the hips. You want something that just emphasizes your silhouette, emphasize especially your waist because your waist is super small and it's your biggest asset. So of course you want to just have this you know, high-waisted is so much more comfortable. When it was the trend of low-cut jeans or like low-cut trousers, I was not feeling it. I was not comfortable, never comfortable in this. And when it was finally the trend of the high-waisted trousers, I was so happy. I was feeling good, you know, it's so much more comfortable for an hourglass to wear that. So, of course. Then we have the pear shape. So this time your hips are just bigger than your shoulders. So your shoulders are just more narrow and your hips are just larger. So then the puffy sleeves are like the trend that is really on trend right now. Puffy sleeves and just like ruffles like I'm wearing right now. Anything that add volume and definition to the top of your body looks amazing on you. You want to have a balance, you know, you want to balance the fact that your hips are just bigger. So you want to have something on the top that is just like add more volume. Like, you know, like you want to add jewelry, anything that adds definition to your top body. Like for example, the ruffles that I'm wearing right now are perfect for you. You want to add more color maybe on the top, and maybe more nude and black color on the bottom to give more attention to the top so that the top appears larger, to have a better balance. You want to avoid adding volume to your hips. Like for example, floaty trousers would look great on you. You don't want it to be too large because you don't want to add more volume. You don't want to add more attention to your hips. Something that's just straight, goes straight to the bottom, will look great on you, and just black or anything that's just a little bit more darker, just add more definition to the top. Like you want to add ruffles or maybe print that are very, very bright colors, anything that just show a little bit more attention to your top, even like if it's a necklace or anything, just add more volume on the top. Like the puffy sleeves are perfect for you. We have, for example, Kate Winslet and Beyonce, for example, that are pear body shape. So their hips are just larger than their shoulders that are just narrow. So then we have the rectangle body shape. So your hips and your shoulders are just the same level. You're almost like an hourglass, except that your waist is not defined. It's going straight like this. So for example, you have Cameron Diaz that is like this, or like Meghan Markle is also a rectangle body shape. And for example, for you, your legs and your arms are your assets. So you want to emphasize it. So you want to add volume on the top and you want to add volume on the hip to create an illusion of a waist. And you won't necessarily do that with a belt, but especially like you have certain dresses that just give you the illusion of a dress. You have also like fitted dresses but with a thick material. For example, a tweed dress would look amazing on you because it's very structured dress with a thick material would look very good on you because it's going to create an illusion of a waist. And anything that's strapless, sleeveless also look good on you because, as I said, your assets are your arms and your legs. Also, like trousers looks amazing on you, long trousers, because you want to emphasize your legs. Your legs are going to be fantastic. As I said, Meghan Markle and Cameron Diaz are having this rectangle body shape, so you can take some inspiration from them. Then we have the inverted triangle body shape. So it's actually the opposite of the pear body shape. This time your shoulders are just bigger and like taking more space than your hips. Your hips are just more narrow. This time you want to do the opposite of the pear body shape. You want to add more definition to your hips. You want to add more attention to your hips because it's the part that is the smallest. You want to create a balance. So you don't want to add any volume on top. You don't need it. You don't need any volume. Your shoulders are already emphasized, so you don't want to emphasize it. You want to emphasize your hips. So avoid anything that's puff sleeves, anything that adds volume on the top. You want to add more volume on the bottom. So of course, like white trousers are going to look amazing on you, like light color, even pink, even like green, like bold color on the bottom will look amazing on you. Anything also like wide leg trousers would look amazing on you because they would add more volume. And the thing that looks the best on this body shape is, of course, the skater dresses or the skater skirts, because it adds more volume to the hips, you know? So it just goes like this, and it just adds also a lot of femininity to that. So I think that my dress would look good on you actually, because it has a little bit of ruffles on the top here, but it's not that much. But the dress is going down like this. Phew, floaty. So either you have something that is very structured, or either you have something that is floaty, but I think that it adds just more definition to your body. So as celebrities for an inverted triangle, we have Angelina Jolie and we have Victoria Beckham. Then finally we have the apple body shape. For the apple body shape, it's just having a little bit more volume on the top and having maybe a little bit of a belly. Most of the time older women are just taking more like weight on the belly, which is completely normal, okay? So the top of your body is just heavier, it just looks more heavy than the bottom of your body. So this time you want to add more definition to the bottom of your body again. So for this body shape, a V neckline is going to create an illusion of a bigger torso, so it's really good for you. Also, empire cut looks amazing on you. So empire cut, it was really on trend in the early 19th century. It was like the cut that just cut the chest right here, just under the chest, and just go floaty like this. Also cut that are very straight, that are very like material, that are very floaty, that falls down naturally on your body, and that having this cut that is very straight. So for example, like dresses that have a cut that is very straight and everything like this. So you should avoid figure hugging dresses. Anything that's too tight actually emphasize the waist. Like for example, what the hourglass figure would wear, you should avoid it. Also, flared bottom looks amazing on you. Anything that's just flared, anything that just also add definition to the lower part of your body. Your upper body is already like very defined, so you don't want to add more definition. So avoid like anything that is ruffles or anything that is too puffy on the top of your body, and avoid also like emphasizing the waist. And you can really emphasize your legs, because your legs are your asset in this. So for the celebrities, we have Eva Longoria and Queen Latifah that are an apple body shape, but of course you can have multiple examples. You have a lot of celebrities that have different type of body shape. So every single body shape is beautiful, you know. I wanted to remind you that every single body shape is beautiful. You just have to know what kind of body shape you are, so that you can emphasize a certain part of your body, or whatever makes you feel beautiful, whatever makes you feel feminine, look your best. That's the way to go, you know? So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any question, leave it in the comments below or in my Instagram, which is Lisa Style. Don't forget to subscribe down below and click on the bell so you never miss any of my notification. And until next time, I'm giving you a lot of kisses. Mwah. Goodbye.